Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So in this video, it is now day 33 of my Battle Brothers Peasant Militia run, and my party is now relatively strong at this point, I would say. My roster is 14 out of my maximum 16 characters, and it's a pretty good mix of backline characters and a lot of frontline characters who just are there to tank hits while the backline works them down. So I've currently done several quests, right? And my gold has mostly stabilized with this account. So I'm very much in the transition towards a late game party at this point, right? The goal is to get armor. That gives 210 armor value as opposed to this current value of 115 or so. Because with 210, I can guarantee that my characters will survive any attacks that they face. So in the meantime though, a new event occurs, and I get to choose what to do. So I do need a sergeant, but I don't have one built, so I'm going to have to ignore this feat for now. So instead, I think I'm going to choose this one, get the company to 16 men. Right. Since I'm already at 14, I can definitely get to 16 soon. So meanwhile, I'm heading towards Attendorn to complete the quest that I had left alone last time. The 3-star quest, because, yeah, so I'll pick that one up, and I'm going to just hire this guy. Right, raising my party up to 15 characters now, and he doesn't. Oh, he has resolve, fatigue, and melee defense growth. If this was resolve and a melee attack, I would 100% make him my sergeant, right? With the rally the troops skill. As it is, it's a little bit more iffy, but I'll stick him on the back line. Maybe I'll build him as a sergeant anyways, and gear him up for now. It's not ideal for sure, because you really do want a sergeant who has high attack value, ideally, so that he can actually hit targets consistently. But, you know, I can always make another one in the future. So, let's follow the tracks. And the enemy. Wow, it's kind of going back. Oh, dire wolves! If possible, I want to force him to engage me while I'm with these soldiers. Uh-oh. Let's just keep running. No, let's keep running. Come on. Are the soldiers stopping? Come on. Get over here, dire wolves. They're totally not stopping. There we go. So this should make this fight super easy. $33 against 10. This is where I wish I could just auto this, but yeah. Let's just turn on end round. With all these characters to support me, I better be able to win this fight without any casualties. I probably should have retreated initially, just to force it so that they attack all of these soldiers instead of my characters in the middle. Because I am taking some armor damage, which I could have completely avoided if I had retreated initially. And yeah, at the same time, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Wow. 2 shots failed to kill that guy. So I'm generally not going to move my melee soldiers in. It just doesn't make sense to. Unless they're already engaged, like this one. As for the rest, I'll let the AI force deal with it instead. And honestly, they're doing a very good job of killing them. Oof. Some more damage in the center from that frenzied direwolf there. I think that's the scariest thing about the AI though. They're not afraid of hurting their own soldiers. This works for me, you know, getting an easy clear without having to suffer any damage. either. Because they're not my soldiers after all. So, 2 enemies left. 1 enemy left. Attack with this requires 6 action points, so I'm gonna have to wait. And then I killed a few, so I get a few more wolf pelts, but most of them were dealt with by the AI, which I'm perfectly happy with. Because at the very least, I can also collect some free gold and whatnot. So my goal right now though is to get 25 income so that I can, or sorry, 25 gold crowns so that I can purchase that item there. So the food is going to spoil in 1 day, but I should be able to eat most of it. I might as well buy some new food as well. And then move on. So let's go grab my crowns from Attendorn. I ran a long way, but I think it was worth it to keep my tools. Oh, a new quest here. So I'll check in on this one too. At Dornheim. That was a new quest for sure. So let's head over to Attendorn, then check the new quest, then go over to that side after that. $660 crowns. Enough to recruit some cheap farm hands, if without weapons preferably. But no, I'm gonna hold off on that because I want archers now. So I'm going to switch to recruiting archers instead of farmhands. Because... and there's also the priority of getting better armor for my frontliners. So there's several things I have to do right now. I still only have 1 archer right now, which is not a good thing. So let's take a look. Defend Dornheim? Sure. This is one of those missions where you just wait a day or so for the enemies to approach. Okay. Who is this guy who suffered a pierced chest? Oh, he's clumsy. That's why. That's fine. Yeah, no real effect. Alright, so the brigands are in sight. Protect the town. Where the hell are they? There they are. Let's engage. Raiders and marksmen. $15 against 9. I think this militia perk is honestly overpowered. Allowing me to deploy so many extra characters is a very, very strong advantage. Although these guys are actually pretty strong themselves. But let's begin. So I want to crush this guy for sure, because he has that giant axe. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. Missed attacks is not what I need right now, that's for sure. There we go. Wow. That actually hit him through his shield. Both times, too. I'm gonna have to move up with my archer. And have my characters do what they can. Not quite enough damage to kill him yet. Going to focus on those guys when possible. They're closing in with everyone now. It's fine. Wow, missing. And he just ripped apart my shield. So another shield is gone. Those shields aren't easy to replenish. Damn it. One down. Move up. To finish off that Axeman, so that I can keep working down the rest of these enemies. Good. Oh. And they're already breaking. Perfect. Another enemy bites the dust. That guy got out pretty easily. It's okay though. He won't be able to escape. And now he should just fall. Use the head attack to finish that guy off so that I can, yeah, so I looted his armor, although it was kind of crappy. So a helmet, you know, arming sword, some of these kite shields, very nice. I could use those. So let's grab everything. So very smooth battle, and 640 crowns for that one. So that puts me very close to the 2500 that I need for the armor. Here we go. Gun home. I'll think about it, but I don't really like going that far north. And new recruits would be gambling for, basically at this point I would start, later on I would start gambling for characters who have more skill, right? Like 3-star skill increases. Right now I'm going to use this existing party for now because there's no reason to transition at this time to any kind of other party. So shield wise, I do still have one kite shield. Right? Everyone else is pretty much using, sorry, one heater shield. Right? Everyone else is using kite shields. And there is one wooden shield mixed in as well. Other than that, I don't think I'm really looking for new recruits right now. Well, I could recruit one, just because they're cheap. And I would hit the 16 character mark. High initiative, high hit points, but once again, not the greatest stat growth. I just am not getting the characters I really want in terms of stat growth. So I'll put this guy in the second line. And I need a pitchfork of some kind. I've been selling them, and now I kind of regret it. Because I don't need that many melee characters at this point. I just need more ranged attackers, really. Well, maybe he can pretend with a crossbow? I don't know. Whatever, I guess I'll stick him in the front line after all. Not that many options. So the mission was to travel north let's just move on. Where I gain more renown and everyone gets happier. Ooh, I like this contract. I'll pick up a bit more food. This one should be very profitable. Hopefully these guys stop here. No. Would be amazing if I could use them to help me fight the brigands. Wasn't that lucky though. Suddenly the contracts I'm getting are much more profitable than before, right? 2,000, and I think part of that is because of the renown aspect, right? The higher your renown, right, the more difficult the battles you face, but also the more resources you get for those fights. So meanwhile, you can see a lot of these locations actually like me quite a bit. So I'm allied with these two, right? Sigbogen and Superturn. Dornheim is very friendly. This one's open. This one's friendly. The great houses aren't as much, but whatever. And let's choose the bottom one, right? Defeat a dozen opponents. I've already did several fights that had that happen. And this battle against the brigands might actually be one against 12 plus opponents too. Wow, where are they coming from? The dead are rising? Uh-oh. Oh, but the first Dornheim company is close by. Ha! I'm gonna fall back, let them engage, and then attack. Wow, that turns this contract into an easy battle for me yet again, because I'm actually supporting those guys instead of engaging myself. So this should have been a difficult contract, but it's not going to be, because of the way it's going to play out. The casualties will be soaked up by the Great House's soldiers, which is very convenient for me. Of course, if possible, I want to face these guys. I want a few of them to come at me. We'll see what happens. I want to face the fallen hero in particular. I don't really care about a lot of the other undead, but the fallen hero in particular is someone I want to kill. To loot. Ooh, a siege crossbow. fancy gear. I'm just gonna wait because of those enemies in particular. It's because of enemies like those guys that you really do need more ranged attackers later on. So in that sense, it's unfortunate I still only have one right now. So I'm just gonna wait. Let them get stuck into each other before I attack, seriously. Oh, there's a necromancer at the back too. Uh-oh. Wow, it's such a good thing I didn't try to fight this myself. If I had tried with my party, I probably lost this. Because of the necromancer. Okay, so let's shift over. Yeah. I would have had a lot of problems getting into range of attacking that necromancer. Wow, he's reviving everyone. Especially when I only have one archer. I think I would have had to abandon this contract if I were to have fought it myself, long story short. So, saved by a wandering AI party is what happened here. I'll let them engage while I shift to get rid of the necromancer first. I'm so relieved. Literally, this battle would have been the end of this campaign. The guys are forcing a lot of the militiamen to be unable to act the way they normally would, because they can do morale breaking. Alright. I'm just gonna wait and see for now. I want the undead to kind of act first. But there we go. One of my characters are in range of the necromancer, so we can't retreat anymore. So let's get that too. So now I don't have to worry as much about endlessly reviving undead. A nice bonus. There's also a lot of guys. Alright, half of them are turning around to attack me. That's okay. I might actually lose a few soldiers here, like this guy, the spearman that I hired. But once again, it's not a big deal. Ultimately, he wasn't someone that I was super keen on building up anyways. As long as I'm not getting forced routing by those guys, I'm good. Chop down the necromancer. Perfect. The biggest threats are gone. Oh, they only get one attack. So, lesson learned, don't be too greedy about if the rewards are super high, there's a reason. Dead are coming back to life. Oddly, I'm really struggling to hit them. You'd think slow undead enemies would be easy to hit and kill, but apparently not. Starting to change now that I've surrounded them with so many characters. But in this case, I'm going to knock him back so I can get this guy who's nearly dead to safety. Yeah, these guys took quite a few casualties in this fight. I think we started with 34, right? So they lost 5 soldiers. More reviving enemies. And this is why facing the undead is such a nightmare. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to just pick up his weapon. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Not enough. Yeah, you need 4 stamina to pick up a weapon. It's okay though. Kill off this guy. And slash that guy. Let's maneuver northwards. Killing their own soldiers. Here I'm going to steal his weaponry. So he doesn't come back with it. Just 5 enemies left now. It's not bad. Four. Just these 4 and three left. Now let's steal the axe that I mentioned. Oh, not enough action points again. Few more revivals. Come on. Step over there. Steal the weapon. Stab him. More weapon stealing. So that way, if they revive, they come back without any weapons at all. Oh, crap. He was supposed to take that weapon too. So I guess I'll have this guy do it instead. Oh, it's a shield. Okay, that works too. There's one left. Cheers! So, thanks to the support of the Noble Party, that clear turned out to be pretty easy. Without them, as I keep saying, it would have been an absolute nightmare. So I'm very glad that worked out. Not going to take quests that gives you 2,000 gold again in the future, because this battle absolutely should have destroyed my whole party. To relief it didn't. Are there more raiding parties then? Who dare stand against us now? Because that battle counted. Oh, there are more. Oh, shit! 28. I'm gonna fall back. There's no way I can deal with them. No wonder why this mission gives so much gold. I only beat one party with support. There's no way I can deal with this group. So I'm gonna run. $28. Oh my god. Well, that explains why there was 2,000 gold, doesn't it? So let's head over to the next section. Sutter Sand. And simply abandon that quest. So there is a mission here. 2 stars. Oh. Okay. And I'm going to break the contract. Well, let's take a look. Maybe there'll be more defenders coming by that I can use to support me in taking out that group. Let's see what they say. I killed one party, even though I didn't kill 2. Okay, so helping kill one of them does give me some crowns. Sweet. So it still counts as a successful clear. Yeah, as long as you wipe out one of the enemies. I'll take it. Because as I said, I could not have dealt with either group by myself. I'll just ask him. Ooh, nice. So now what? So Sergeant or join the nobles, right? I think I'll try to get the nobles because I haven't found anyone who is competent. So next is to reach professional, they said. Right? So let's take a look. People are disappearing. I'll accept. 780 crowns. And since the selling price is quite low right now for even the regular shields, I'm not going to sell anything yet. Because they're losing people, right? So there's no good deal at this time. Well, let's look at leveling up some of these characters. Attack, defense, hit points or stamina. Fatigue, probably. Pathfinder. Wait, this guy's on the front line with 55 armor? $27, $28. $37. Wow. So give him one of the better identification helms, maybe. Whatever. And even the backline characters are getting better helms now. There's still one with the old school style helm though. But we can change that a little. There we go. Attack, stamina, melee defense. Pathfinder. Stamina for sure here. Guess melee defense is good. And then I have a choice between... I have no choice but to give him the attack. His attack is so low. Let's go for Brawny. So he has more fatigue. Yeah, let's recruit some of these guys. I don't know. I feel like I should be starting to replace some of these if I get some good stat characters, but usually fishermen are not good stat characters. Unless I roll one with, good growth. So we can always try. Melee attack. Range defense. So this guy would actually make a pretty good polearm soldier. So we'll keep him. So I'm going to have to start looking at replacing characters now. Like this guy, probably. Probably this guy too. Right. at level 3, he only has 56 melee attack. Yeah, he's useless. So I think I'll get rid of him. So put him into reserve list. And this guy has good growth, so he'll go on the back line. $59 attacks, so let's give him the flail. Okay. And a bunch of guys have arming swords now, which is fine. So arming sword, let's give this guy at 53, the spear. We're good. Oh, and shields. Finally, let's see if there's a war pike or war fork. There is. Let's just buy that for him. And there we go. All geared up. Ooh. Not dire wolves again! I tried to pull them into the caravan. Didn't get there in time though. It's okay. I'll wait for them to rush my lines. Let's just shield wall these guys. So, forming a shield wall for them to move into my lines, where I take some hits, but get to engage them. Which is smart, because otherwise they would get 3 attacks rather than just 2. These are so nasty, these wolves. Okay. Yeah, see, the middle ones are attacking 3 times, because they had already charged into my lines at the start. Missing the killing strikes. That's okay. Uh-oh. Getting bit a lot. Especially my backline soldiers. Fortunately, the shield wall is hanging in there. Oh boy, but I'm missing a lot of these attacks right now. Out of stamina, out of fatigue. And he dies. I think that was my new recruit, wasn't it? Hire a soldier, lose a soldier. I think I have to put the new recruits in the center of the line, where they're more protected. Just gonna let those guys try to retreat while I kill off the last enemy in this south. Wow. Crazy evasion there. There we go. But two of my backline characters were nearly killed in this fight. Oh, he came back to life. That's rare. But he's traumatized. Permanent debuff. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of him. Take that stuff. my party. Who was traumatized? He was. Yeah, he was the brand new recruit. What a waste. Got a decent new recruit and instantly I have to fire him. So for now, he returns to my battle line. Due to a lack of options. Meantime, travels to Singhoben. 2 new quests, but this place is also raided. Which is a hassle because I am going to have to buy these tools to get. Now look at hiring. Where am I going? Mating? How about the other one? I'd rather accept the combat one than travel. So, staying around in this area, it's working out pretty well. Although I do have a mission to do now. Ten thieves. Three archers. That's what I want. 3 archers in my backline. This is good. Some nice weapons on my enemies. Long axe though is the prize to get. So send my guys on the flanks forward. To chase after the enemy archers. So meanwhile, let's do our best to chop these guys down. Whoa, that almost destroyed my shield in one hit. There we go. When retreating. I'm going to wait on this guy because I want him to attack the enemy long axe. Perfect. And they all were forced to flee. Awesome. And then moving this guy in also made that guy flee. So works for me. I'm gonna do a head hit on this guy. So lash. There we go. That archer gets to escape. I don't have anyone who can chase him, but I get to kill everyone else. So happy with that. Going to hold off on killing this guy because if possible, I want flails to finish him off, right? Spare the armor by using flails. Perfect. So that was the attack I wanted. He has 2 more lash attacks. There we go. So I should be able to keep the armor there as well. Yeah, he runs. And I'll finish off that guy and end the fight, pretty much. So many characters to move. Alright, let's just chop him Oh, I can't. Picked up a few more 90 defense armors and a 110 defense armor. Did I get that long axe? I didn't! Oh, that sucks. I looted the war brand, but I didn't loot that long axe. That's disappointing. Because the long axe would have been the best item. For sure. But I'll repair all this stuff. It's for sale later on. The armors are definitely worth repairing because I can use it even on my backline characters, right? 90 armor is better than a lot of the armors that I currently have on the characters. And the 110 armor is certainly wanted as well. There we go. Okay, looks good. So, level up of some characters. Wow. 3 more attack. Melee defense increases, turning into garbage though, which is disappointing. So maybe I'll buff up his hit points a bit. Range defense for sure, right? And I guess stamina. Shield Expert increases shield bonus by 25%. That might actually be worth it for this guy. But he's definitely going to be a flail character because he doesn't have much damage in general as well. So might as well upgrade him for the flail mastery. 3 more attack, 4 more melee defense, and 3 stamina. And he's going to get the brawny skill for more fatigue. Three more attack. Guess 3 stamina. Range defense. This guy looks like he may be better on the back line. I think that's what I'm going to use him for. So let's shift him there and give him a war fork. And he'll be one of the guys in the center as opposed to the far back. Hmm. 3 melee defense. Guess 5 stamina and 1 attack. And Pathfinder to start. How's my renown now? Competent still. 600 crowns. And the second mission was to travel to Mating. Wherever that is. Shields sell for 16 here, which is about as high as it can go. So I think I will sell it. Start selling various items now. For example, the cheaper armors, right? I'll keep these two. A lot of extra shields that I don't need. Let's get rid of those. And I now have enough gold to buy my first armor. Perfect. So let's head towards one of the locations to buy armor. Right? The castles. Another mission. Green skins are coming. 1420 crowns. I'm not going to fight greenskins yet. Greenskins need a really strong team with high armor and all that stuff, and I still don't have that. So I'll simply come here to pick up my first armor. This place has even more expensive, 2775. So I'm gonna have to go south. I don't know if I have to. Well, yeah. Let's save up and buy it in the south, because that way I can buy the tools here. So let's go to Attendorn, then Dornheim, and then Wollenwatch, where I buy the armor. So, interestingly enough, that smaller location is cheaper. Not really a fan of these guys. I mean, I'll kill them, but they generally don't give that much. Just 9. Oh, there's a big one. So let's just end my team's turns initially. Can't hit anything. going to move in. I know he's gonna swallow someone, but as long as I kill him in time, it should be okay. And I think I can with all these backline soldiers to help. Assuming they don't all miss like that. Oh man. They get to act first. Ripping up my armor. Swallow someone. Oh! Wow! One of my frontline characters died. May lose another one. Oh, he barely managed to live with 6 hit points. Once again, everyone's missing their strikes. Perfect. Even though this guy's fleeing, I managed to make this guy flee, so he'll live. There we go. Run them down. He comes back with a weakened heart, which means I'm getting rid of him. Very unexpected that I lost someone in a fight like this, against 9 of them of all things. Yeah, with no hit points, he's no longer worth bringing. move the gear out. Shift the shield to him and fire this guy. And look for new recruits. That was 150. 57. He's always... He always has poor morale. Which means he's terrible for the front line. But he does have pretty high attack, which makes him pretty good for this second line. Swap. There we go. Right, I have to remove any items I picked up during that battle, right? Oh, a heater shield. Might as well make use of that. There we go. Character's geared up reasonably. And I should probably look at hiring butchers because they're used to bloodshed, and that usually means they have high resolve, I think. So if I can find someone like that with high resolve with good melee skill, I have my bannerman. But first, armor. Gun home. Yeah, let's pass on that. Tyra. Let's see. Resolve growth. Stat fatigue growth. Initiative growth. Not exactly what I was looking for, especially since he is superstitious. It was close though, but not quite. So we'll sell him and move on. To Dornheim. Orc Marauders. Let's take them on. Orc young, a few orc warriors. See how this battle goes. 16 against 7. I'll wait for them to charge. Let's retreat back a tile. You know what? Fire an arrow, retreat. Sorrel is actually nearly dead. Whoops. Get him out of combat. I want to shoot the guys without shields. Which is just this club guy, I think. So I'm going to hold off on the archer shot for now. Waiting for them to move in. Okay, this is it. Fighting these orcs is so frustrating. Taking so much damage. At least armor-wise. And they're heavily outnumbered too, and I'm already taking a ridiculous amount. stun attacks? Guess I'll surround him then. Interesting. Keeps charging forward and breaking my formation. Huh. There we go. So once I surrounded him, I was able to successfully keep hitting him until he died. That went very smoothly, actually. And I got a few pretty good shields. And orc-sized weapons. So the orc weapons, although crude looking, are well worth repairing. And the shields are actually well worth using too. Even though they only have 16, they do offer 15 melee defense and 20 range defense, which is actually higher than a lot of other shields, surprisingly. Ooh, more attack. More defense here. The choice between stamina and range defense is kind of tough. Pathfinder. Let's grab student next. Attack. Melee defense. Range defense. Let's grab Underdog first. I think I'm going to build this guy as a great sword, right? So I'm going to rename him to Two-Hander because he's eventually going to get something like a great sword or great axe or something like that. So. Lowenberg. 4 days north? Forget that. No way. But I think this would be a good place to sell stuff, right? Yeah, shield is selling for 16, which is what I expect. So I'm gonna get rid of a lot of my unused gear. Unused and unwanted gear. I'm gonna hold on to some pelts, but I don't need quite this many. Let's sell the crossbows. Keep the boar spear. Sell some hand axes. I don't think I'm gonna need these helms anymore. I'm picking up better helms than this now. And the remaining items look like they're worth keeping for now. They're still being repaired and so on. And I'll keep a few weapons in case I need them. These shields are actually better than these ones in general, I find. But this one's just too heavy, so I'll sell it. And other than that, I think I have enough gold crowns now to purchase exactly what I need. So let's keep traveling towards Woolen Watch to pick up my first armor. Which would be my first late game armor. It's actually not even an end game armor yet. But I'll hold on here and wait for dawn to come. And that will be it for this video, where I get my first reinforced mail hauberk to upgrade my first endgame character, right? And that will probably be the two-hander guy. Right? So I think he's going on the reserve list for now too. There we go. The first super heavy armor, 210 defense, which makes it almost impossible for him to die now. Right? Which means now I can start seriously focusing on building this guy up to use like two-hander swords and so on. I'm going to want more of those armors. Absolutely want more before I determine the way to go with those guys. Oh, 4 stamina. Karstein can very much go the two-hander sword method as well, so that's why I haven't quite upgraded him either. In this case though, I already got anticipation. But we'll pick up Brawny. And we'll figure out the rest later. Alright, so once I get a few more of these armors, I'll be able to transition to a late game party from the current mid game one. Right? The mid game party you can still lose a lot of characters. It's only once you get these armors that you're more or less in the late game party where characters won't die. But that's it for this particular video. And right now I'm going to be basically grinding more crowns, getting more armors to transition towards the late game party, which is still not the end game party, because end game party only really approaches once you have actually I'll buy these tools as well. So sorry, I just cut myself off. The end game party will be once you actually transition to either the artifacts, like the unique ones, the items that were super expensive, or everyone has the armors that give like 240 or 300 defense. Right? That's the end game party. 210 is still late game, but end game would be the 300 armors. The 240 armors, the scale armors, would be used on characters who are in your back line. Okay? So it would be like your characters like your archers and so on would use the 240 defense ones. But your frontline characters should be using the 300 level ones. So that's it for this video. Okay? Got my first late game armor, and hopefully I'll get more. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.